I began working on this painting 7 months ago. When I decided to create a 6 foot by 6 foot piece only using oil paint, I knew it was going to be time consuming. In the course of this painting, I have gone completely sober, celebrated 5 years with my husband, watched my little baby boy turn 2, and I turned 26. I've also witnessed 2 very special prayers be answered, all of which left me to ask the question, is this painting responsible for changing my life? Ever since I began painting in my younger years, I have utilized creativity as an outlet to document, release, and reimagine my personal experiences. When I was 6, painting helped me escape. Then, in my teenage years, it assisted in my healing of trauma that was tucked away. Now that I am in my 20s, juggling a career, my own family, and rediscovering who I am, painting has empowered me in ways I once thought were impossible. Finding the courage to go sober was difficult because I found solace in a glass of wine. Equating relaxation with drinking left no energy to practice my creative passion. Without a doubt, I knew I was capable of succeeding in any endeavor I set my mind towards. I had to conquer my habitual habits that weren't fulfilling me. This is where I turned to this large project as my anchor. As I painted these Black women, I thought about all of the women who have inspired me. I imagined the way that they dress, the way that they would smile, and the way they would greet and interact with one another. I thought about how these women could work 9-to-5s, be a CEO, one could have just turned 20, and another is a grandmother who stepped into her role of a nurturer so gracefully and naturally. I see women who come in all different shades and find beauty within themselves. These women adorn themselves with gold jewelry because it complements their brown skin so well. These women wear bright colors to reflect their bright aura. When I painted these women, I thought of all the things I wanted to be. And by the time I completed this painting, I discovered that I painted all of the things I already am. A fun fact about this painting is that the table was going to be filled with glasses of cognac and daiquiris and martinis, but instead, I decided to paint brightly colored fruit. Not only did I believe it to be visually pleasing, but I wanted to take an opportunity to romanticize health rather than toxins. The cigarettes and coffee remind me of overhearing hilarious conversations between elders in my family, laughing over a hot cup of coffee as endless smoke fills the room. The whole time I worked on this piece, the song Cigarettes and Coffee by Otis Redding played in the back of my mind. This song ultimately inspired the name of this piece. All in all, I will answer yes to the question, is this painting responsible for changing my life? This painting acted as a therapist in my life, which I came to with all of my troubles that I felt no one understood or cared about. I entered this painting with an overwhelming heaviness, yet something so light and majestic was birthed. Though this painting cannot speak, it radiates peace, love, and most importantly, community.